Hi everybody, it's Richard here for another video. This will be my third video in 3 days. My god, I'm flying, but it'll be the last one of this week. I've got tonight off. I'm back in work tomorrow night, so this will be the last one until probably the weekend. So what I'll do is an inbox video, what have I bought recently. I think the last inbox video I did was Record Store Day. There's another Record Store Day purchase I have to show you as well, which I bought a couple of weeks later. But this is a mixture. First of all, I'm going to show a few 12 inches I got at my local record shop. And these are only a quid each, and normally Johnny the owner just says, nah, go on, you take them. So this is just taking me back in time. This is Malcolm McLaren's Buffalo Gals and Malcolm McLaren's Double Dutch. I love these two singles, I think they're great. Both from 1983, so for next to nothing I'll go for it. And again, another couple of 12 inches. This time this is Soft Cell's Bed Sitter and Soft Cell's Torch. I think this was 81 and this one was 82. There's nothing in them because I've cleaned them and they are drying. And another 12 inch, and it's slightly embarrassing, but I have to admit I do like this band, and that's Transvision Vamp, Tell That Girl to Shut Up. I know Wendy James was a bit of a tit really, to be honest with you, back in the day, but no, I always thought they were good fun and one of the better late 80s bands. Okay, so if we go on to the second hand stuff now, I've never had this in vinyl, and I got it yesterday in my local record shop. I keep saying our local record shop, but it's my local record shop, and that's the First Madness album. And I played this, it must have been about 3 o'clock in the morning. Whenever you're on night shift you just can't sleep, so I got up and I played this and I thoroughly enjoyed this. I had it in CD but very rarely played it, but I played the whole thing through, and this is without doubt their best album. So yeah, Madness One Step Beyond, really really good album. I also got this one here, is a big surprise. I don't know why I bought it, because I thought I'm not going to like this because I know about 2 songs on it. But again, I played this, I really really enjoyed this. This was Pat Benatar Best Shots. I don't know what made me buy it, because I knew We Belong, I thought it was alright, and I knew Love Is a Battlefield, I thought it was alright. But there's a song on here that I never realised it was Pat Benatar, and that's Shadows of the Night, and I absolutely adore that song, always have. So yeah, and she does a really brilliant cover of the Mike Chapman Nicky Chin song that Smokey did, If You Think You Know How to Love Me. So yeah, I was well chuffed with that. I'm not going to buy any more of her stuff, this will do me, but yeah, Pat Benatar, Best Shots, enjoyed it. Okay, this one, Changing the Mood. This is the one Deep Purple album I really wanted. I've got this is Fireball. This is the one before Machine Head and after In Rock. I've got those 2 albums, and this is the only other one I want. I heard they went a bit dodgy after Machine Head, so those 3 are the 3 I want. Yeah, like this, really good album. It's not as heavy as you think, and there's even a country song on it. I can't remember the name of it, but I bought this out of the record shop as well, and said to Johnny, stick on this song, you'll never think it's Deep Purple, and he was surprised. It is like a country song. It's the last song on side 1, but yeah, this is a great album. There's a Harvest pressing as well, textured sleeve. Okay, this one I ordered from the internet, and I ordered it for 1 song only. This is the soundtrack for Some Kind of Wonderful, and to be honest with you, I was in love with her whenever this film came out. I thought she was wonderful. I actually quite fancy her now, but anyway, that's a different matter. Can't Help Falling in Love by Lick the Tins. I do have the single, but I knew this version was slightly different. and it is, and it's not a bad album, it's not great. It's got Brilliant Mind on it by Black, I think, or Furniture, is it? Furniture, yeah. And a good version of Miss Amanda Jones by the March Violets. I always thought the Rolling Stones version was actually on this, but obviously not. But yeah, it's okay. It's not bad. It takes me back to the 80s, so it does. But and it would be my favourite of those John Hughes type film, like Your Pretty in Pinks and all, Your Breakfast Clubs and all that. Although I did quite like The Breakfast Club. So, Some Kind of Wonderful. Okay, next up, I bought this in a record fair last week. It's the only Herman's Hermits album I have. It's the only Herman's Hermits record I own in vinyl, CD, cassette, anything. And I really enjoyed this. It's okay, it's all the singles, and it's a fine listen. I don't think it will go any further and buy any more of their stuff. But yeah, I always liked I've Been to Something Good. I always thought it was a very, very strong song, and there's a kind of hush. And Henry VIII on this. I'm Henry VIII, I am. It's quite funny. So it is. But yeah, Herman's Hermits. Peter Noone, the guy in the middle here, had a hit with the David Bowie song, Oh You Pretty Things. It was After Space Oddity by Bowie was a hit. His next song to be a hit was Noone's version of Oh You Pretty Things. This is even before Starman was a hit for Bowie himself. And he also recorded another Bowie song called Right On Mother, which was the B-side of the follow-up single. And I can't remember the A-side. I've got it, but I only bought it for Right On Mother. So yeah, Herman's Hermits, you know, 60s band. These guys were huge in America. Absolutely huge. But yeah, I enjoyed this, and it was only a couple of quid as well. Okay, this one I thought I would go for. I didn't expect anything from it, but I just thought I'll add it to the collection. But I really, really enjoyed this. This is Talking Heads True Stories. I thought they were done by Little Creatures, but I was wrong. This is far better than Little Creatures. The only song I really recognised off it was Wild Wild Life, which I always liked. But I played this through, and yeah, it's actually made me go and order the one with the monkey on the cover, and I can't remember the name of it, which was their last one. I'm not too sure if it's going to be any good, but if it takes me by surprise the way this one is, I will just be elated, because I love this. This was great. So this is Talking Heads from 1986, True Stories. Great album. Next up, I have this on CD, and I saw it at the record fair in vinyl for a decent price. And this is Fleetwood Mac's Mystery to Me, and this is bang in the middle of the Bob Welch years. Now, I look at Fleetwood Mac as four separate eras. There's Peter Green, Bob Welch, Buckingham Nicks, and then Free for All. Fleetwood Mac now are in a free for all because Buckingham's gone. Peter Green, his era, and the Buckingham Nicks era always get the plaudits, and the Bob Welch ones are really the wilderness years, which I think is very unfair, because I personally prefer the Bob Welch years to the Peter Green years. They've had some really good albums, like Bare Trees was great, Future Games was great. This one here is possibly my favourite of those Bob Welch years. So yeah, so this is from 1973, I believe. Yeah, it's a very, very strong album, and I was pleased to get it on vinyl. And the last one to show you for the used material, I bought this yesterday. It's a blind buy. It's Orange Juice. It's The Orange Juice. I didn't know any of the songs off this. I still don't know any of the songs off this. I played it today. I thought it was alright. It looks better like that there. I will that's aside Mr. Edwin Collins there. I'll give it another go. Again, I thought Riv It Up was alright. But yeah, it's okay. I think this is from 1984. I think there was an EP or an extended play or whatever between this, or Rip It Up, and this. But I think this is the full album follow up to Rip It Up. Okay, so 3 new albums to show, and the first one, I pulled the trigger on this. I thought I'll get it, and that's Pink Floyd's Ummagumma double album. Record 1's live, haven't played it yet. Record 2 is apparently the studio version, which is very, very difficult, and I played it today. And yeah, it is difficult. I do quite like it though. I like the Roger Waters track. I'm not even going to, it's about 100 different words in it. Yeah. There's Grantchester Meadows, that's good. Several species of small furry animals gathered together in a cave and grooving with a pict. What on earth? But anyway, the Roger Waters and also the Dave Gilmour stuff is good. Richard Wright's alright, and the other boy, Nick Mason's dismissible. I will play probably the live album tonight, but yeah, it's just not as bad as I thought it would be, and that leaves me just the 2 studio albums for Floyd to get. One with Beds on It, Momentary Lapse of Reason, and the last one, The Endless River. We'll see. I'll get them sometime. Then I got, this is a record store day one which I bought the other day, and this is the Ramones double live album from the Palladium, and this is recorded in 1980, and this has got a fantastic set list. It really does. It's expensive, but it's worth it. You know, you've got your Rockaway Beach, Sheen as a punk rocker, Susie as a headbanger, Judy as a punk. Everybody is something with the Ramones, but it is really, really good. Let's Dance, Beat on the Brat, love it. This Ain't Havana, which was featured on their End of the Century album. It's a pity that the 2 singles from End of the Century weren't on this. That's the Rock and Roll High School and Rock and Roll Radio. But it does have Blitzkrieg Bop and the other big one, I Want to Be Sedated. Double album. You'll think, oh god, double album, it's going to last forever. It does not indeed. It comes in at way less than an hour, and there's something like 32 tracks on it. They're all about 1 minute and 30 seconds each, and they all have the 1, 2, 3, 4 start, which is pure Ramones. Love it. And the best till last, and this is the album I've been waiting for so long, and it finally came through the door, yes, on Friday. This is Vampire Weekend's Father of the Bride. I absolutely love this band. This band has actually makes the hairs on my arms stand on edge, and no band has ever done that since the Smiths back in the 80s. This is their 4th album. It's a double album. I bought this on CD as well for the car, and I have been playing it constantly. Yeah, I love it. The very first song is only 2.5 minutes long, Hold You Now, and it's got Danielle Haim on it, and there's a choir on it. Ah, boy, it makes you sit up in amazement. I love it, absolutely brilliant. Harmony Hall was the first single, and it's good, but it's by nowhere near the best song on this album. Sympathy is fantastic. Bambina is hilarious. It's beautiful. It's really, really, it's almost childlike in its structure, but it's absolutely lovely. Yeah, great album. Love this group. Absolutely love them. 4th album. Every one of their albums is a complete winner, and to me they are the saviours of the 21st century when it comes to music. So that's Vampire Weekend. So that's some of the recent purchases I have made. I hope you enjoyed that, and that's me for a week. So anyway, thanks very much, and enjoy the rest of your weekend, and if you're over here in the UK, enjoy your bank holiday. Okay, all the best. Bye bye.